He talked about China, and we had the Chinese GDP on Friday. I've just got a graphic here showing that the actual was 7.6, the forecast was 7.7. But Marcus, there was a spike in the market on when it came out on Friday. What was that all about?
It looked worse than expected at the headline, but the rumour going this week was that we'd see a number closer to 7% and that there was some almighty disaster about to happen. So it was a relief rally. The stock market went up 40 points in minutes after it came out, but it didn't really follow through. It drifted from there. So
how does the market now view China in general, and the sort of the coming US results season in particular?
Well, just on China, I think one of the interesting things is in March they lowered their official Chinese growth forecast from 8%, which was always well below reality, to 7.5%. That scared the market and put an end to a resources rally. There's a lot of comment now that the Chinese are going to stimulate their economy to protect that forecast, but 4 months down the track, we are at 7.6%, and then their official forecast 7.5%. We're very close to their forecast. What's to say the Chinese don't actually drop
John, they might even get it right.
They might drop their growth forecast.
I think with China we can get a little bit too precise on the 0.6 or whatever. Like, we're just a few weeks from the end of the quarter, and already we've got the second quarter numbers, which I still fail to come to grips with. I think the bottom line...
The fact that they popped out 2 weeks after the end of the quarter, they popped out with a GDP number.
Exactly.
And it takes the ABS 2 months to do the same thing.
Exactly, which is a bit... But I think the bottom line is that the Chinese economy is slowing, and and as is the world economy, and that's what has the market worried, is it not?
Well, there was also quantitative easing this week after the FOMC minutes. The quote post that was that the FOMC can't actually agree on when they should put in quantitative easing, and I thought the great quote from one commentator was that the market suddenly realised that the FOMC hasn't got their back. And it's always been this underwritten thing that quantitative easing is going to underwrite the markets.
Yeah, I know, that's right. They're starting to get the sense that maybe the Fed hasn't got their back.
And if you remember last week, we had that triple central bank stimulus that had no impact, and then you've got the QE3, and you suddenly the whole market is pricing in no global growth, and that's what's happening.